Hello artists, today I am going to go over how you can make some overlapping pumpkins. So I know that many of you know how to make some fancy pumpkins because I taught you, but right now I'm going to make just some simple ones. So make sure you ask me for a piece of watercolor paper, and if you mess up on the front you can try on the back. So I'm going to draw them first and then I'm going to write my name. So I'm going to make one central pumpkin just by making a circle-ish shape that kind of meets up together. Again, I'm keeping these ones really simple. And then I'm going to overlap, meaning I'm going to put another one behind it. Put some stems. And now I can write my name on the back because I sense a lot of people are forgetting to write their name. So write your name and your grade along with your homeroom teacher's initials. So this is a 2-day project that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how to jazz these up tomorrow or your next art class. And we're going to add some really funny faces. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and I could, if you did want to make them jazzier, you can. But you don't have to do that. You could wait until another art class. All right. So I'll go and put my black crayon away. I did that on purpose because I'm going to use a combination of paints. You can use watercolor, you can use tempera, you can use markers, whatever you fancy. And I'm not going to just paint them in regular orange because I think that is boring. Again, though, you could though. Instead, I'm going to do this combination where I'm going to add marker bleeding with some orange paint. All right, I'm not going to paint all three of mine. I'm only going to work on this one so that you can see what I'm trying to do. I have discovered that when you marker bleed black, it looks awesome. Kind of like a creepy Halloween night, which is kind of what I'm going to go for, although I'm going to make this a silly picture. So to do that, I'm just going to go around the edges of my paper. Again, I'm not going to finish, so I'm going to really focus just on this top part, even outlining the outside of my pumpkins. So combine different things to do your coloring. You don't just have to do one thing. Okay, let me make sure that is secured. Pop. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a combination of marker bleeding and also using some of the tempera. So I need to get my painter's towel ready. Got it. And I'll go ahead and show you the black because it actually turns kind of gray, kind of green, and also kind of pink. It looks really neat as a sky. I'm making swooshy strokes, not just straight. And again, when it dries, trust me, it's really neat. Okay, so my paper wants to curl because it's wet. I'll go ahead and marker bleed some of this yellow, which hardly shows up. Actually, it's doing pretty well. I bet you can even see that from the video. Trying to do one pumpkin at a time, make it really damp. And now I'm going to go ahead and get some orange paint. And can you see it's kind of bleeding out already? And I'm just playing around to see what kind of different effects I can get with the different paints. Trying to make it so they don't just end up one orange. All right, so today, if you want to do this again, the picture turns out really fun. I love this sky, how it's going. I'm going to continue to play around with my pumpkins, and I can't wait to see what you make today. Happy arting.